Hi everyone. Now, why have I got this shadow? This is driving me nuts, like everything else. Rosemary, that's my friend Rosemary. I call her Duchess and she calls me Queenie. Well, Duchess wanted me to show you how to do the parasol. Now, I have shown you how to do it in wire, but I've actually found a way to use these. So we've got drop the thing now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need 8 sticks. 2, 4, 6, 8. And that's all you need. Very thin lollipop sticks. But anything, your chipboard would do. Don't worry about it. You could do chipboard. And then decorate it. Come here, you. Drop my mouse. Not a real mouse. My wickle mouse. You need a large pearl, or I used a flower bead for the handle, and then you need one for the tip, and then you need a skewer. But don't forget, your skewer has to fit in your beads. Now with this one, and I'll cut it down to size when I've worked out how big I need it. Let me just show you. I just use my sharp tool. Be very, very careful when you're using these. And because the bead is, it's I think it's 20mm wide, I want that to stick on a fair way. So I'm just going to mark about 10 millimeters, and I'm just going to chip at it. I don't want to do it on my desk because it flies everywhere, so I'm heading it down the bin. And all it is you just that motion. Okay. I'm not sure how far down that will go. We need that a little bit more. Excuse me. Yeah, you just need it so that it'll fit on like that. So what I do is, because the hole's big enough... Oh, I don't do it with that. Big club of glue. Get off me glue gun, Nana. Oh, God. Look at this. Right. I just poke the head of the glue gun down. Give it a squirt. If it's working. Oh, come on, glue gun. Oh. Yeah, it's working now, I think. Thank God. Let's give it a squirt. And then pop that down as far as it'll go. Push. Just be careful you don't come out the other end like that. Sorry, we also need... let me just get a tassel, because I needed a tassel. I'll have to use one of these. I've got some of these beautiful, beautiful cream ones that I found. So I've got one of those. So like I say, I'm not going to take the end off just yet. Or am I? What size do you think I'll need? If that's like that, parasol. Yep, we'll cut it off about there. Like that. Don't waste them. Always come in handy for something else. This one, you have to use a smaller bead. When it's floating about somewhere. So you really do need to shave this down. Into a point. That needs to go a little bit further, to be honest. Let me just check that. Yeah, I'm going to cut that off. Because you do need to get the right bead. Yeah, still needs a little bit. Just shave it off, slight bit at a time. I don't like doing it because I get all them bits all over the place. That'll do. Now what you do is you poke the handle through the doily, of course. And then we're just going to put a little bit of glue on the top of it there. And that's just enough just to get that on. And you squash it down as much as you can. And then put a little bit of glue all the way around. And drop your doily onto it. Now, if it's not quite met like that, while you've got it that way, mine's just threading the glue through at the moment. Just pop a little bit of glue all the way around. Right, and just let that sit for a minute. Oops, squeeze it in to the centre. Like that. Now just shift these out of the way. Okay. Right, it doesn't matter about that flopping now. Now all you've got to do is to measure the width. Now this was a doily somebody hand crocheted and sent it to me a while ago, and I've saved it and saved it and saved it. And I'm glad I have, because I love handmade things, as you know, but I also love really pretty things, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous wool. Now, you need 8 of those the same size. So actually I'm only going to need 4 because the other one I did slightly longer. So just make sure you've got 8 of those. Measure them so you get them the same. And you're going to get 2 out of each stick, so you're not wasting any. I don't want them a little bit. You'd save them, you never know if they come in for tiles. I'm terrible at it. I don't care. Listen, I waste nothing. And you never know when you need that little extra. I can tell you. So, 5. Now, obviously, it depends how long these are to how long your doily is. I need one. Do I need one more? I should get 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. Don't need any more, do I? 6, 8. That's it. So, then what you do, spread this out. Okay? And then you're going to a little bit of glue. Just glue gun just doesn't want to play at the moment. There, and at the longest point. Right? And sit that in place. Don't glue the middle. You don't want to do that, not yet. And there's a reason for that. So you need to do that all the way around. I'm just going to see if I can sort my glue gun out. Yeah, I think that's done. So move on to the next one. So we're going to just glue it on the end. You can glue there to there. But don't glue this middle section. You'll see why. A little trick to making these. I hope you can see this. Right, and you don't want to put loads of glue on. You don't need to. Okay. Just keep turning it round. Spread that out a bit. So just the bit that's going to fit up by the centre, and then the bit on the pointed bit. So we can do them two. Now you might have to pull that out a bit. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about. Again, you glue in the centre and then straight down here. And your last two, yeah, 2, 4, 6, yep, there we go, last two. Just pull it over the ends a little bit. And then this is your last one. So I've kept the rounded bit on this end, on the ends. Okay, now we've got that. Now what you need to do is you put a fair bit. You need to put a fair bit, because you've got to fill all those and make sure they all stay. So you want to case that stem in glue. Now, before it sets completely, it's a tricky bit. Before it sets completely, just let it, let it set. That's what I'm saying. You can pick it up and just do that. You haven't finished yet, because it's flat, isn't it? Well, it won't be when you've done. Just kind of like press them down so you've got a little bit hanging down. Okay, but you've got to let that dry, you see. So we'll help that along. Waff a bit of air in it and just let that go a bit. Now, brollies are not meant to be perfectly straight. They're not meant to be perfectly curved. You have them tilted to one side. So if you do get a tilt in it, don't worry. Now that we have to let that set. And you'll see why in a minute. So I'm just going to leave it like that. It's what you do next that makes the brolly. Doesn't it look pretty though? Pearly handle and a pearly top. Okay. So I'm just going to push that down into my hands to help that, like that. And like I say, don't worry about it at all. And then we're going to put the little tassel on the handle. This has to start setting. Yeah, I've, like I say, I'm doing the video now and I'm just putting this one up. I absolutely love doing that. I think I maybe should have had the shoes the other way around, but I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. And no, I think I did it right, like that. Cute, isn't it? That's using the boxes that Donetta sent me. So there we go. Oops, I'm just going to read some messages. Lisa Hooker, she won. She says, oh, I won. I wanted it bad. I mean bad. I thought I was going to lose it. It is a beauty and it's going with my others. But this beauty has all dress forms beat. You can ship it with the other stuff. I may see something else. Bless you, Lisa. That's because Lisa, she buys quite a bit of stuff with me. And the things from the Car Booties. And I have several ladies that buy some buy quite a bit and then some buy a lot. And Lisa's one that buys a lot. And she's actually won. She made the highest bid, which was $35, which totaled £22 for the dress form. And to be quite honest, it's worth every penny. Because if you went into a shabby chic shop or a high street shop, a branded name one, and went to buy that in a shop, you're talking of 80 to 90, maybe £100 just for that dress form, as it is now. And so, thank you very much, Lisa. But I'm not keeping the bids open too long. Right, now we've got that. So it's quite set. This is where you have to do the next bit. You have to now break all of these. Aha. That's why I asked you not to glue the middle bits, because you can glue that after. All you do is find the spot, and you have to do it in the same for each one. So I'm measuring mine like that. Okay? So I'm going that in my thumb crease there, and I'm just going to snap. That's all you do is snap it, because they have to be the same length. Like that. Make sure I've got that right. Just be careful. Don't do this before you put it on, because it doesn't always work. You just snap it. You don't break it off. You just snap it. So I do it really gently with a bit of pressure each time. Okay, and then what you do is you can lift that out a little. I'm just going to reheat mine. It was needs to be out a little bit too much. I was too busy talking. Just reheat it and spread that out a little bit. Oops. That's it. Whoa, that's it. Now just let that set a bit more. Just want to make sure. That's it. Yeah, it's setting again. Like that. And you can now glue, if you choose to, you can now glue that on. But I choose not to, because it gives you that flexibility in it. And there it is. That's your parasol, which you can maneuver it about however you want. What you can do is you can put a wire from there around there if you want to, but if you're not going to be moving it about, then you've no need to. So then all I'm going to do now is to add on the tassel, and I'm just going to make it that I can wandle it about like that. That gets the glue all round on it. Take any excess glue, and there you go. Hope you can see that. Let me just take the camera out a little bit. Oops, wrong way. Your parasol. Just breaking them helps the shape, as it should be. I mean, you can, like I say, you can take that out. That's still dry and it's not quite dry. But isn't that fab? That parasol. I just love them. I think they're fantastic. And that's how you do them. So I hope that helps you. Rosemary, I expect to see yours as well. She'll kill me now. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.